ilalabas na bubble sa sahig. Parang doon pupunta yung mga party members for pop.
Bad trip yung replacement ng paddles. Nakakainis. Out of stock pa ang puta. Pagka minamalas ka nga naman.
Kakasi-COD mo yun eh. Kakalikan mo. Ayan.
Importante pa naman yung paddle na yun kasi yun yung crouch ko eh.
Actually, yun naman talagang ano ng controller sa mga
FPS.
Number 1 ng mga ano ng paddle. Susunod analog.
Pero ano, actually, hindi sa bagay, gamit na gamit siya sa COD. Pero, nasulit ko din siya na matindi dito sa Witcher. Kasi evade yun eh. Jump. Sa Elden Ring din, gamit na gamit ko yun.
Pero sa Witcher, hindi ako masyado gumagamit ng evade din eh.
Ako may evade ako dun.
Gamit ako ng evade din. Kalagitnaan. Pero nung okay na yung mga rules ko, pwede na ako mag-butterfly at combo. Hindi na ako nag-ano.
Necker's surface here. Dig their way out.
Kapag ulat ha, nagkukuls nga pala si D dito sa tabi ko.
Nagkukonsider na ulit siya.
Ano siya, HTMT. Yung dating HTMT, ano na siya, HGS.
Ano nangyari sa passport?
Saan?
Akala ko ba po sa Germany?
Tagal na yun, dinitch niya eh. Hirap daw.
Ay talaga? Pero graduate naman na siya, license na siya, di ba?
Yep.
Well, at least may achievement.
Tama.
Ngayon ko lang narinig mag-English si City. Ganda rin pala.
Oo. May tirahin ko to.
May nahanap siya, natanong naman daw. Bakit mo ako titirahin?
Ay, sorry.
Merong isang ano yan eh. Story sa Witcher.
Ano na?
Kailangan yung lahat ng witch na ano. May ending daw yun.
Dapat lahat na?
Papatext mo yung lahat ng witch. Pero brutal yung sa parang kulto, no? Tapos nasunog yung mga witch.
Oo. Kaya mga witch hunter, pinapatay ko yung sa town eh. Nagbubuisit ako eh. Napatulang ko.
Napatay mo na yung ano, yung secret boss dyan.
Secret ano?
Secret boss, yung kapag pumatay ka na marami tao.
Hindi ko pa yata nagawa yun. Hindi ko maalala.
Dati kasi, ano yan eh, parang exploit para magkapera ka mabilis. Papatay ka na maraming cow, tapos bibenta mo yung materials.
Cow?
Unlimited siya. Oo, cow.
Hindi. Hindi, gumagana pa rin yun. Hanggang ngayon, yung ganun pa rin ginagawa ko.
Gumagana, pero pag sobrang dami mo na napatay, may lalabas ng malaking boss.
Actually, hindi ko pa nararanasan yun.
Try mo.
Kasi doon ako nagpa-farm ng pera ko eh. Sa mga cow, tsaka yung mga sheep. Magkatabi yun eh. Yung sa farm.
Oo. Hindi, ano siya, sa pinakaunang mapa siya lalabas.
Paulit-ulit ko na ginagawa. Never ko pang na... Ewan ko kung bakit. Or baka natatakot siya sa akin.
Bagay maka-lord tayo eh.
Oo.
Hindi niya kaya yung mga powers.
Sabi niya, putang ina mo, kung nagma-Monster Hunter to, delikado ako dito. Kaya hindi na nagparamdam eh.
Uy, sobrang sale yung, ano, The Last of Us 2 $9 na lang.
Sobrang ganda naman kasi nun eh. Mukhang maganda ngayon sa HBO eh, naantay ko rin eh.
Oo nga din eh.
Pedro Pascal eh, ito magaling yun.
Siya mag-aano, mag-Joel.
Siya si Joel,
Pero balak nila si Ellen Page kay ano eh. Kaso nagpa-change na to si Ellen Page eh.
wala na yung babaeng kinuha sa ano rin eh. Sa GOT din eh. Sa Game of Thrones.
Sino si Arya?
Hindi ako fan ng Game of Thrones eh, so hindi ko alam kung sino dun.
Parang titipo-tipo-tipo kasi yung si Arya. Hindi na pala Ellen Page ang pangalan niya. Si Elliot. Yung ano, naalala mo
Hindi
yung
naman. Sa ano nga eh, sa Umbrella Academy, yung kulit eh. Kasi tibo na rin siya dun eh. Diba?
Samantalang sa
Pinanindi niya na.
You're a long way from Ophir.
A long way, and with dangers.
Sobrang pinanindigan yan.
But in our
Patanggalan
homeland,
ng
they say, in a risk, there is honor.
Got a ring to it. Not true in my experience, though.
Eh,
There's
minamodel
plenty
nga
of
rin.
risks. Honor, not so much.
Because risk is used from intent. Important is this intent. The long passage I brave to admire the unknown and bring glory to myself and my liege. The world we must explore, virgin lands discover, new knowledge garner among our brothers than to spread. For is there in life a beauty greater than to admire the new, to stand in awe of the never-ending creation of the world?
That mean I've landed in a camp of explorers and philosophers?
Indeed, your customs we come to observe, knowledge to exchange, and goods, naturally, to trade.
Sobrang dami ko pang games na hindi nalalaro. Kaya hindi pa ako... Kaya ayaw mo nang bumili ng God of War.
Quite the mount you've got.
Mabilis lang naman yung God of War.
Yes. A loyal friend I have in Babienza,
Yeah.
and she is wiser than many a man.
Siguro mga 4 to 5
Countless
hours.
races we have won together.
So, an
Yung
explorer and a
God of War
jockey
3
in
nga,
one.
3 hours ko lang.
From where I come, small children ride, and not a gathering is by a horse.
Ang maganda
race.
lang sa bagong God of War kasi pwede ka na mag-farm eh.
Take care now.
Go, and in the world glory, its never-ending creation.
Saka ang sarap gawin, ang rewarding ng mga ano, ng mga mahirap gawin, kagaya nung patayin mo lahat ng Valkyries. Sobrang rewarding nun.
Greetings.
Greetings, and praise the world in its never-ending creation.
Don't
Stream ko
take this
tong
the wrong
Witcher.
way, but honestly, the world doesn't deserve much praise.
Nordlings. Disagreeable always. Faces crinkled, soured, ready to quibble to death even a simple greeting. But my tongue now has soured, while you for trade have done.
Yung bago Witcher sa PS5 lang.
I can forge for you nothing.
Pero Witcher 3 pa rin.
Belongings, tools inclusive.
Oo. Pero 60 FPS.
Ito
Yung
magkaganon ako,
craftsman or mage.
mag-isip ko na lang lalo.
Your tongue has no word to fit my trade.
Hindi na kailangan
A
tayo.
scholar and artisan I am. Part craftsman, part mage. Gematria, runecraft.
Hirap pa rin kaya ng PC ang PS5. Totoo lang.
No.
Wala man silang
Craft seems
4K.
pretty self-explanatory, though.
Ang ano.
True, though my craft
PC.
further.
Kung gusto mo mag 4K, gagastos ka ng mga times 5 Hindi lang. para ma-achieve mo yung 120 4K.
For runestones properly forged,
Nagano ka
in a
na?
sword
Nang
set
pre-order
so
ka
as
rin
to
ng
form
Java.
a magic word.
Hindi pa.
The blade more power grant than runestone set.
Mukhang promising yung job
Such
before.
words
Oo.
too can of glyphs
Lalaro ako
be
nun
made
for sure.
and set in armor.
You a craftsman?
Gjort, gemit.
No.
True.
Sobrang bad trip lang yung ginawa
Great
nito sa
practical
Immortal.
such words too can of.
Lahaman sa pera yung gumawa.
Listen, folks, I'm
For me, this you cannot do.
buying replacements not an option.
Of my
Sabi nga
own
sa review,
design.
hindi ka raw lalakad talaga doon kahit free to play ka. Hindi ka tulad ng ibang game.
Yung... Pero at least sa pahiya yung ano... Yung kupal na nagsalita dun sa... Bobo nun.
Sino yung long hair?
Yung nagsalita dun sa ano, sabi niya April Fool's Day. Lumabas tuloy sobrang tanga niya.
Ay, yung sa ano?
Sa event.
Comic Con.
Oo, sobrang bobo eh. Banat kasi ng banat, hindi niya alam. Hindi naman yun... Hindi naman yun karugtong ng Diablo eh. Tatanga-tanga ang puta. Bob. Oo. Alam ko na rin, hindi, ano yun, ano lang yun, parang project lang. Pero hindi ibig sabihin nun, doon na sila magkukontinue ng Diablo. Bobo puta. Lumabas tuloy ang tanga-tanga niya. Hirit kasi ng hirit eh.
Seems your skills could be useful to me.
Oo.
Given that, I'd be happy to help you out.
Saka alam ko na rin,
What do you say I get you the coin you need?
never magkakaroon ng sense yun na itutuloy nila sa mobile yun.
Your offer?
Tsaka hindi rin kakayanin ng
Some
tutuloy nila
Rest
yung
easy.
full game.
Got a feeling this will be a good
Laki-laki ng
investment.
ano ng tao.
Got some coin on me. Is enough?
start it is.
Costly craft.
Yet the costs do not end with coin. Need I shall also a jade stone of size substantial.
See what I can do.
Praised be the world in its never-ending creation.
Nice to see you again. Quite a pleasure.
What did you bring from Ophir? Mind if I have a look?
Putang ina, hindi pala nagre-repair to.
Sit. Stay.
Our craftsman's goods. You see worth in them?
Quite a bit, I'd say.
These are nothing compared to what I could offer had I not lost my prize diagrams.
How'd you lose them?
To thieves. In our travels, I and my companions surprise attacked by local ruffians were. The diagrams, their loss. I bemoan not so much as I do one of my comrades, killed in the violence.
See if I can't find your diagrams. Recover them for you.
These instructions, when followed, produce items worthy of a king.
Tell me where you were attacked, remember?
A crossroads, not far. Forgive me. For this area I know poorly. Detailed directions I cannot provide. North of the spot stood a residence, near ruin.
Should be able to find it. Take care now.
Go, and in the world glory, its never-ending creation be praised. Farewell.
Long live, etc., etc. Ugh. I feel like puking up
Putang ina tigre. Ayos.
Saka pa to, naliligaw na tuloy ako.
Greetings, Ivierre.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Listen, would you craft something for me?
Teka nga, makainin ko lang tong tuta ko.
Go, te.
So long.
Kevin.
Eternal flame
Deme.
the way I see it.
Kaya kinidyan.
Open up.
Yeah? Got a problem?
Alam mo na astigan ako dito sa Witcher. Kahit saan ka maglaglag ng gamit, kahit kailan at kahit saan ka pumunta, pag bumalik ka doon, nandun pa din siya. Kung tutusin, kahit hindi ka na mag-stash, pwede. Basta tandaan mo lang kung saan mo nilaglag, eh. Alam mo yun? Kunyari, puno na yung stash mo. Puta, laglag mo kung sa tabi lang nun, pwede.
Ibang custom na.
Long live, etc.
Yung handler po, mangha-mangha kay Tigas eh. Hindi niya alam, inuulap lang natin yun.
Long
Huwag
live
mo
Radovid.
ka na.
Hold on.
Hindi. Dito. Puta yung best friend natin, Brian, sinaruga.
Kamis din niya sinaruga, eh.
Papatay natin ng internet.
Si Rajang lang naman hindi ko na-miss, eh. Ever. Buti ba dito kinakatay lang ang mga bears? Puta, sa Elden Ring, pag may bear ka nakasalubong, tumakbo ka na, eh.
Talaga ba?
Oo, gagi, nakakatakot.
Sana kasi hindi pa sila gumawa ng bagong Bloodborne eh. Ngayon miss ko tuloy mag-Bloodborne.
May pagka-modern yun eh.
Oo, parang ganun.
Pero sobrang ganda ng ano pre, totoo lang. Elden Ring. Sobrang deserve nila yung ano, Game of the Year.
Umpisa ng Dark Souls eh, kaya sunod-sunod ng mga puro ganun. Tulog ng nayo, saka yung...
Demon Souls actually, pinakauna.
Tama, Demon Souls.
Sobrang ganda ng Demon Souls dito sa PS5.
Hero, parang ganyan yun eh.
Sila din yun eh. From Software.
Galing naman kasi nung naisip nila sa fighting style ng game na eh.
Strategy. Technique. Timing. Bawal button mashing.
Ano naalala ko kung hindi ko nung ipalik yung binili kong Bloodborne. Sobrang hirap. Wala malang tutorial lang ayos. Alamin mo talaga kung paano nilalaro eh.
Tama.
Matapos yung bagay.
Geralt of Rivia.
Ha! Sit with us, Witcher.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison had left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
They're coming!
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Lawnfall, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular Punch and Judy here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity-like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later.
Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I swear upon the heron you will pay with your own blood.
By the crane, villains, ready your arms!
Right in numbers to work!
Damn it.
Don't let him catch his breath!
Blowing my little A's tits.
Shut up and fight.
Fucking bastard!
Too late to surrender.
Instead of flapping your dog, fight!
Defend yourself, scoundrel!
Oh, you're fucked.
Curses! Oh, you witch fucker! Don't let him catch his breath! Blow yourself!
Lost your nerve?
Guilty? You scurvy!
Damn it.
For honor! Kill him! Strip him, then dump him in a ditch!
Evildoers!
Honor! Wayne and country!
Evildoers! Defend yourself, scoundrel!
How long you gonna make me wait?
What is that? For honor!
Honor! Perish, honest boots!
Evildoers! Defend yourself, scoundrel!
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now.
Ano tayo?
Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
It is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now, our present sons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses, the bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Toussaint's a long way off. Gotta think if I really want to make the trek.
A minor inconvenience. We had hoped you would agree.
Geralt, we've no cause to return without you. Should we do so, Her Grace will greet us with gallows. Do you wish to burden your soul with the deaths of 2 old friends? Return to us soon and accept.
We will await you here. As Milton says, we've no choice.
Ano, sakit nito.
Sino ba?
Naruto. Ipabot ang video, sakit ko.
I can imagine. Kalma lang, te. Ano oras kayo natapos pala ni Johan kahapon? Tangay na. Tapos si Johan di pa natulog. Iba. Sabagay si Johan yun. Hindi nga alam ko na yung tulog eh.
Pinagkakala ko kanina gabi tsaka umaga.
Pati yung kain eh, hindi niya rin naintindihan minsan. Teka lang, Rosa. CR lang ako.
Sige.
Thistle. Thistle. Shenanigans.
See, you're a man well-travelled, so tell me, should I beat me wench once a week, or often?
Gonna kill the monsters. All of them.
Okay, game. Patay mo na. Patay mo na.
Dumating yung mga inesos ko. Sana may kampi ako dito. Grabe yung hunter rank sa master rank. 300 something.
300.
Where'd you come from?
Nasabi ko na nga ba, puno na ako. Trap na ito, mga bulok na to.
Overtime commits from 16 onwards.
Wait lang ha, meeting lang kami.
Sige, sige.
see you're a man well travelled. So tell me, why beat me wench once a week, or often?
It's you, I'll swallow them whole. What happened to your mug?
You won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
You can try to win them all, but you won't. Ah!
Ayun na nga. Bilis lang yung meeting namin.
Very good. Sabi mo, mag-istorbo ka mo.
Tatanong lang naman ko si, may OT incentives kasi si Span. So,
Kala ko nagtatanong kung paano patayin si Naruga eh.
Ang hindi nyo na kailangan tanongin. Sabihin ko na kung paano.
May hina kayo ka mo.
Turo ko pa sa kanya kung paano patayin si Naruga ng gamit na nightclub.
No, Resident Evil. Drop. Mga espadang bibigat.
Ba't kaya yung pinakaunang Resident Evil, hindi pa nila nire-remake, Yung 2 tsaka 3 lang.
Alam mo ba kung bakit?
Walang kwenta.
Hindi. Na-remake na yun eh. 2 beses na nga eh.
Pero yung graphics, ganun pa rin.
Hindi ah.
Pinakinis lang.
Ano pinakinis? Hindi ah. Na-remake na yun from ground up. Ni-remake, tas yung remake, ni-remaster pa. Na-remake na yun.
Graphics ng 2 and 3.
Eh kasi nung ni-remake nun, wala pang next gen. Actually, itong remake nun 2 tsaka 3, hindi rin naman next gen yun.
Pang God of War lang.
PS4 lang yun eh. Ang matinding remake talaga ngayon, yung Resident Evil 4 kasi yung next gen talaga.
Final Fantasy 16.
Kaso next gen exclusive lang din siya. Pero tama lang yun. Pati nga Tekken 8, next gen lang din eh.
Hindi ko maintindihan yung bagong system.
Ano tayo?
Yung bagong system kasi ng Tekken 8 parang iniiwasan nila yung mga apangero eh. More on aggressive play yung Tekken 8 eh.
Oo.
Still waiting.
As I told you,
Feeling ko
we
yun yung
cannot
parang
return empty-handed. It is simply out of the question.
Have you reconsidered? Will you take it
Yeah.
off?
Ready to go. As soon as you're packed.
Ah, then post haste to Tucson.
To Tucson!
Bilib ako dito sa Witcher
Geralt
para
had
sa
to face Eredin,
2015 na
but
laro.
could only hope to beat him with the help of
Sobrang
friends.
ganda ng storyline,
Wildhand could be defeated with
characters,
exceptionally
character
powerful
development,
magic. So Triss and Yen set out to
gameplay, lahat
reconvene
eh.
the Lodge of Sorceresses.
Saan?
Avalach too.
Yeah.
Para sa 2015 na laro, napakaganda pa rin nito hanggang ngayon para sa akin.
2 taon para man nag-build na year yung hayop na yan.
O magkasunod, no?
Exactly how I remembered it.
Pero bilib rin ako sa gumawa ng lahat ng Batman na Game of the Year eh.
Oo nga.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
Tapos this year, Elden Ring yung Game of the Year eh. Tinalo nila yung
I
Ragnarok.
shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Dami nga nalulungkot sa Batman eh kasi
Maganda yung last game ng Batman. Pinapainan nila si Batman.
Arkham City.
Arkham Knights din yata yun eh.
Kaya ko di ko na maalala, pero nilaro ko yun eh.
Arkham City sa PS5. Isang Batman lang naman ng PS5.
Tinapon yung kabayo. Brutal. Blood and wine na ako. Kalaban ako higante na may drum sa ulo. Tatanga-tangaan po na.
Nilalaro mo yung Gwen.
Alin?
Yung Gwen.
Hindi ako marunong eh.
Masaya din laruin actually. Ang hirap lang intindihin talaga.
Sarap laruin nito. Naka 60 FPS. Bago ko. Parang bagong laro.
Ang ganda rin yung ending ng Heart of Stone na expansion. Ang Ang ganda ng twist na yun pala yung kontrabida dun sa unang taong nakamoto.
Big beast.
Nauuso tong mga disposable na rin, pero masasarap naman siya. Ayoko lang kasi puro mentalize eh.
So, Leon,
Ako relic sila talaga eh. Kasi kahit sa 7-Eleven meron. May punch.
Hindi na naman ng mic ni Orut.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
Hindi ka ba nag-refillable?
Hindi.
Uy, Orut, yun na mic mo.
Rinig ko naman siya maayos.
Oo nga. Ako rin. Bago kaya tong earphones na binili ko sa Miniso.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant.
Ayan,
Got
nakasampo
experience
na.
battling monsters?
None. In Tucson, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion, the head of a
Bali kami podium.
as the famed Gottfried, known as
Ang
the
ginawa
giant
niya.
killer, did.
Kumain sa Neo.
Mega Mall?
Another
Oh,
challenge awaits me.
Mega
Yet if
Mall.
Geralt is to hunt the beast,
Yeah.
you ought to know. It's
Buffet.
again. The river surrendered a corpse.
Turn it off
washed
na.
up in the meander by the cockatrice.
Ano ba?
Delatour's guardsmen are
Ang ingay
there
eh.
already, securing the area.
Securing the area?
Ang ingay ng laruan
Better
mo.
go there now before they trample any tracks and handle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived.
Binili mo yan, Bri?
We'll meet later. Near Guillaume's tent.
Hindi. May ganito na ako eh. Tas upgraded lang sa PS5. PS5 na version na to. Wala nang loading.
Change?
Pagkano upgrade?
Which one? This one, that one. Which one? Anong bow? Hap? Which one? You point. Hap. Change?
Come on. Brave
Which one?
Guillaume.
Prominent oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume
You
is
point, try. This one. Huh? This one? Anong cartoons yan? Si Hap and Peck.
Dota.
Biglang, Peck wants to ride the horse.
What the fuck?
Oh, God. Gusto ko nga i-record.
Ano? Pepe wants to ride the horse?
Oh, ganun.
Oros won't be riding that.
Nice one.
service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name, speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
What?
Gago.
Yung buff sa sahig, Christian, depende sa weapon.
No one here.
Hindi pala lahat ng hunting horn
around.
na buff
Make
pwede
sure they
mong
didn't
lagay.
miss anything.
Specific siyang buff lang. Maingay ba yung mic ko? Ay, yung headset.
Medyo parang ma-echo ka lang.
May parang narinig lang akong pambata na nakakatakot.
May static.
Parang nakakatakot ako.
Mas nakakatakot yan pagka Resident Evil nilalaro mo. Tapos may narinig kang pambata na sounds na. Ang creepy nun.
No.
Dapat pwede pa rin tayo mag-party.
Oh, bakit? Masa,
Oh. Lagi naman akong squad kong gumawa.
Sumasabog nga pala ito. Bastos.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
Jesus Christ. Ano ba nangyari? Ay, daming loot.
What? Oh, change. Which one? Anong bow? You point. Come here, you stand up. Stand up. This one? This one?
Such good fortune you found us.
Gusto mo yan?
Ba't kayo mo ng angel speeches ang Spotify?
Ano na?
Walang angel speeches sa Spotify.
Eh, maano ang angels eh.
Wala kasing G kasi eh.
Isang araw ka model kami angels eh. 1 hour and a half daw. O di sige, okay lang. Puta, 2 hours and 30 minutes na, wala pa rin. Niho, wala silang sinabi. E di umorder kami ng shakies. Pag-order ng shakies, dumating ang angels.
Dapat pinaano nyo.
Pinaalis ko na lang. Hindi ko na kukunin. Order na kami. Wala kayong update sa amin eh. Kung darating ba kayo. Hindi. Oo, naiintindihan namin. 25 yun. Parang Pasko at maraming umorder. Pero, mag-update kayo, di ba? Parang, sir, sorry, mag-delay kami ng konti. Marami talagang order eh. Di ba? Eh,
naalala ko tuloy yung ano.
Yung
Shakey's order nila, Bray.
Oo, naalala mo yung rot. Libre na eh.
Pasko din yun, di ba, Bray?
Sa Shakey's, pag late, libre.
Ang tagal namin inantay, tangina sa 10th Avenue lang yung Shakey's na yun.
Multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Pero inabutan ko siyang pera.
Notice anything interesting?
Oo, sabi ko, awa din naman.
Awa din ako.
Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Pero patakaran sa kanila yun eh. If it's late, it's fucking free.
Anything taken by the current ends up
This
in
one?
the shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
This one?
Jump that came
This
down
one?
the river.
Must keep searching.
Para lang sa ahente ko.
This one? Which one?
Greenwich.
Junk,
This one.
junk, and more junk.
Huh? Which one?
Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything.
Pwede na to. Max stamina up plus recovery.
Accessory, clearly. Need to comb the bank. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water and cut the mutilated body free.
What the hell?
Junk, junk, and more junk. Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it.
What?
Junk, junk, and more junk. Look, a boat was launched here. Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast.
Ron, ano na ako, pag-deliver na ako talaga kita pag nandun na. Tapos kunin mo na lang. Okay, okay. Sige, sige. Bye-bye.
I understand. We'll talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Tucson.
Knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the
Hindi ko naman tinanggal yung headset ko eh.
Eh, Bray yung meron. Nag-mute si Bray. Ayan, meron na ulit.
Baka nga.
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomred's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. All is in order! A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But find no better crayfish chowder in all Tucson.
Humble be of service, beast. Killer to the north, they say. What? With no lads brave enough? Of course we have. But bravery's not enough against the beast. It wields dark powers. That calls for a witcher.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac-Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a
Hindi kaya yun, kailangan natin kumuha ng spot sa Celian.
as I do each day. But
Nang ano?
Ng another squad sa Celian.
This corpse is precisely why we're here.
Wala mo na ako sa
For the man whom you've invited
May
to
gathering
join
hub din
me
kasi doon.
was summoned from a far off
Oo,
land.
pero walang connection.
Your gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir the Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I so...
Try mo nga mag-join sa squad, tapos gawin mo yung starting point mo sa Seliana.
Ano gagawin ko? Wait lang. Palabanan ko lang itong Poke-Poke na.
I've come from the north at the Duchess's behest to deal with the beast.
Yes, but who are you? A knight? A mercenary? A soldier?
A master of his trade. He has questions for you about the beast's most recent victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Kadiri yung buntot eh.
Please, we shall be here till winter.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his house
Ano ba, Kevin? Hindi ka ba
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that?
Chihuahua, hyper na hyper ako.
Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk
Hindi
in
na talaga ang Chihuahua.
The innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret. The Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicar File.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promise is
Mahirap
nothing.
ang kalaban sa Ice Wall.
Today's nights are pale shadows.
Pinalakas nila nga.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort. Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Venice. I'm to play the hare.
Turn it off first now.
When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
No, okay, later na. Very good. Put that there first. It's a little noisy. Ba. Nakalimutan ko mag-buff. Pucha. Kapanood ko kasi sa attack ng Echoing Wave. Ang lakas Kalimutan ko naman gamitin yung mga buff na yun. Puro Echoing Wave.
Ang saya laruin itong Steam na to eh.
Alin?
Yung Steam.
Ano?
Ang sarap laruin.
Steam?
Oo, dito sa Seliana. Anak pa, alam mo na pa.
Anong Steam?
Parang game. Makakuha ka ng item.
Maraming item ako kayo.
Sobrang daming item.
Ano yun?
Steam, parang in short, parang Dance Revolution. Gagayahin mo lang yung mga buttons sa pinipindot. May timing.
Have to hurry.
Hindi lang timing. Wala ka pa kung order. Oo. Maganda rin yung mga bagong jewel ngayon, yung level 4. Yung dalawang skill na siya sa isang jewel. Oo, nakakuha na ako ng kaganda.
Damn it, the killer must still be here.
Ano pala Johan, yung isang hunting horn, pag nagpabak ka, i-L2 mo lang daw.
Hindi. Oo. Merong isang song doon na ano. Basta yun. Pinanood ko na kagabi, nakalaman ko na. Akala ko pwede lahat ng skill. Kunyari, defense XL, pwede kong i-buff sa sahig. Hindi pala.
Ay, hindi, alam ko stamina tsaka health yata.
Depende sa weapon.
Depende sa weapon.
Reverend Muck carried the body in his cart.
Pero nakabagay yun, yung stamina na to.
With a single blow.
Yep.
Kaya na kapag may kasama kang makadual mo.
Took a lot of strength to battle this down. You. Saw you at the inn. Why'd you kill these people? Clearly wasn't for their blood. We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
I cannot let you leave.
Simbo. Tapos dito yun. Ano kaya magiging reaction nito na yun kapag nakalaban?
Sino?
Si Narga. Narga ko ka dito sa yung itim na wyvern.
Blood. Back to vial.
Laban ko ngayon sa yung T-Rex na may
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
Kulit ng utot nito. Haba ang po.
Patuloy mo kasi yung bunto.
Waterlogged.
Paano mo puputulin ng hunting horn?
Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, it means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare. Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, how it shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims.
Ano yung pipicturean ko dito dapat?
Hindi ko nga rin maintindihan yan.
Yung pipicturean kaya ata mga pusa.
Hanggang ngayon, wala pa ako nakukuhanan.
Pipicturean yung mga pusa?
Parang, ano bang, ano niya dati? Parang, ano, parang kakapture niyo yung mga insects. Ito, hindi ka naman magkakapture. May para kang, ano eh, portable camera ang dala.
Gagi, seryoso, may camera na nga. Hindi kayo nakakapicture.
Ha?
Keep calm. Start no approach. Long live the Kesa Anna.
Naman. Binaksak kasi niya.
Witcher, remember the Camerlengo pays out a handsome reward for each hands you respect.
Ah, a professional. I like to trade with your kind. You actually appreciate quality workmanship.
Bakit yung handler ko hindi naman nag-iba ko? Kulay green lang siya.
So long.
Vanity band. Music to us witnesses.
Need to speak to the Duchess urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
That's a clamoring. What about the story of Ritchik and the dragon?
The tale's for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true what you asked, Villainy?
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Palmer and Story, think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. A rogue? Well, he can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Knight and Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Who's fighting? Both Guardian Gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As we'll soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shelmar? With some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
This is dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw the spectacle of the swords of Yorina and Nunez. There, I might have defeated a Shelmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shelmar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Witcher has a real chance against a healthy Shelmar. And that's not even every Witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd, plain irresponsible. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's capture a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's go.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Kukunin niya na ngayon. Iwan niya yung motor niya. Ito niya iwan.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Paiwan mo din sila sa iwan. Ayaw kong nakatambay din sa labas. Pwede naman yung motor niya.
Damn it. We have to help him.
Oh shit.
Gotta keep it down.
Pero natapos mo na yan, Bray.
Yes.
Down came the Witcher in one mighty pound to give fight to the beast. Its plans confound. And thus the witch's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. To the wood, for nothing in this struggle can come to any good. It was all the monsters the victor, then naught shall have come of Bella and Vega. So the Witcher wounds Shelma, then its foul hard hurt. dodge, dive, flee, faint. Its razor strikes belly. Selma's eyes wrinkle out. Blood transforms into jelly. The Selma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
Hi.
I am not as nimble as in my young
Balik ako, ligo lang ako.
You fought bravely. Thanks for your help. Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him. Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace, Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A bruxa. A kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir Delatour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter. dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon de Lac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times, knights face new challenges. Enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To me, something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses! Your Grace!
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Faster, Geralt! Right like the wind!
Have I gone absolutely cuckoo? Selling all?
Your Grace seems right at home in this land.
This way! Through town! Try not to lose your way. Sharp right! Take care!
Good!
Duchess. Henrietta! Let's follow her. Follow the Chiquetta. It's her.
Clear a path! Clear the way, I said!
Is this part of the game?
It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option. But time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules. On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish, while I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Should the beast you espy?
Hey! Don't you step on me!
Her enlightened highness. Your grace.
This is no true unicorn.
Your highness.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Roach likes carrots. Maybe unicorn will too.
This is an outrage. An outrage, I tell you.
It's
Roach
against
won't
the
eat bread
rules.
either, except if it's stale. cockroach won't eat bread either.
I know it's
except
not
if it's
real,
stale.
but it's so beautiful, all the same.
Brian.
Wait eh.
Akala ko na wala ka na.
Hindi. Nagko-quest lang ako.
Ang bad trip lang dyan sa Witcher na yan. Pag may na-mission fail ka, hindi mo na pwedeng balikan eh. Pwede na talaga siya.
Tama.
Damn it.
Lalo na pagka meron kang quest na kailangan buhay si ganito, buhay si ganyan. Pagka namatay, wala na yun.
Oo, ayun. Mga nag-i-skip sa
What would you say to a delicious, crunchy carrot? What would you say to a delicious, crunchy carrot? Easy. Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback. Go, go. Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
Do you think I don't know? Hey-ya! It looks gold to me.
You twit. Get back in the boat.
This is...
What the blazes?
Did someone just dive in the water?
Perhaps that's...
Is that not...
What's up, brother?
Oh, I feel faint.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon its heavenly course doth trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
He's ruined the game!
Disgraceful!
What's new, Silverlocks? Looking for diversion?
Behold the leopard from faraway Zaratania. Predator wild, bloodthirsty and ferocious.
Take good care of
Beauty
yourself.
and grace.
Watch it.
Murderous sport. Like nothing else.
How do I muster the strength?
But your grace.
No buts.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Let's see. Grown. With ease gives us green, right? And mouse with a head of hard cheese. Greenhouse?
You're a genius. Several greenhouses in the gardens, indeed, but only one locks, the key to which looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse. Let's go. Wait here.
was that?
Kasi itong vampiro sa Blood and Wine itong nagte-teleport eh. At pala naglagay na ako ng oil.
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
I don't kill innocents. Murderers, though, you bet.
I'll soon be done. I've but one left. And you, should you not stand down.
And once you're done, intend to leave? Go kill somewhere else?
No. I intend to live. Happily ever after.
You kill again.
To stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one night since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Huh. Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him, immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlef is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Hello.
Ay.
Putang ay ng food panda na to, i-scamin pa yung order ko. Minark as delivered pero hindi naman tumawag sa akin.
Food Panda?
Oo.
Bakit ganun? Ano ba pinadeliver mo?
Pizza para doon sa ahente kung nag-on-site. Ang na tinatawagan, nag-chat ako sa Food Panda, tinatawagan din niya yung rider, hindi makontak.
Oh shit.
Papakilala sa pizza lang ako.
That's a bad sign.
We must allow the Witcher to ply his trade.
Oras, tsaka muna. Kailangan ko na matulog.
Sige, sige. Ingat, ingat.
Sige, salamat. Sabi lang kayo, pare. Ingat kayo, ingat.
Okay.
Sige, bye-bye.